Okay, welcome back, guys. Again, we're back with the 2006 Suzuki Forenza. I'm on the left rear. So we're going to take this door panel off here. So I want to get a look at this speaker here. I want to be able to measure it up and see what we got. I can actually see from the grill here that this speaker here looks like it's going to be smaller. All right, the first thing I want to do is I want to remove this little shark fin here. Looks like a good little spot there. Maybe I'll just start right down in there. Okay, so he just pops right off, no problem. Now there's two Phillips screws under the bottom of this door panel. See where the cutout is at? There's one there, and there's one there. So I'm going to remove those two Phillips screws. Now this is one of the Phillips screws that's on the bottom of this here door panel on the rear. One of them was missing. Now we're coming to this door handle. And right where there's a seam right down here, you'll see a little cutout right in here. So I'm going to take a screwdriver, I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to try to pry this thing apart. Okay, so there's the back side of that. Alright, once you get this off, there's two Phillips screws. One is down in here, and there's one up here. So we're going to remove these two Phillips screws. Okay. I'm just going to use a magnet to get it up out of there. So there's the screw. Both of them look alike. Okay, again, we're going to start down in the bottom, get in the corner, and get your finger in there. A little screw fell out from somewhere. Get over here. There's three anchors over here on the lat side. There's two anchors over here on the hinge side. So let's just kind of work our way up. Now what the manual was saying is that this here bezel should pop out, but I'm going to try a different approach. I think it'll work a little better maybe if we try to get this thing out before. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I think it'd be better to try to take the bezel off before you try to actually get this here panel up. Yeah, that works a lot better. What is the manual now? Alright, again, I'm going to take the connectors loose. There's one, and hey! Hey, there's only one connector. Somebody screwed up here. We're going to take and separate this here connector for the speaker. Okay. Same thing with the tweeter back here as we did in the front. Just kind of grab the front, the top and the bottom, and just kind of work it loose. Just kind of twist it. And this one doesn't want to come out. Okay, here come out. Just got to play with them a little bit. And we're going to take our connector and pull him out. Let's get this here stuff pulled down, this here foam. It's glued on there. If you look right there, you can kind of see where it's a little notch there. It's got a little hump on it. Just gonna slide my screwdriver down in there, kind of lift up on it. You'll slide right apart. And there's another tweeter. Got another capacitor on there, 3.3 microfarads. Okay. And let's see, just curious what the voltage is on this. 50 volts, just for your reference. Now again, we're going to do the same thing. We got 4 screws, 2 right here, 2 right here. Whole speaker should come out. And as you can see, this speaker looks to be a little bit smaller. Again, 4 ohm speaker. So I'm going to put a little mark on there. Two screws. By the way, just to show you what the screws look like. There's a little adapter. Alright, now I'm measuring right across this, just the outside edge of here to over here. And looking at that, we have, oh, let's see, what do we got there? 4.5 inches. And if I go over just a little bit, looks like we got 4 3/4 inches. That's from this edge here to this edge over here. Now going across, we have 5.5 inches. That's from the metal frame. Across here, 5.5. Let's check our depth. Actually, we should probably go right here. That's going to give me 2 3/8. Let's see what we got here. About 2.5. Okay. Now, depth across this is 2 3/4. Okay. And let's see what a hole diameter here is. And that looks to be 4 3/4. So these speakers are definitely smaller than what's up on the front. It's a good thing I measured these, because if you go to these generic websites out there for aftermarket speakers, they show 5. Actually, one place showed a 6.5 speaker up here in the front, 5.5 in the back. Go to another site, they show 5 1/4 in the front, 5 1/4 in the back. I said, well, that's enough for me. I need to take a look at this and come out here and measure it. So that's why we're out here now. So now when I order some speakers, I can be sure of knowing what I'm going to be getting to make sure it's going to fit in here, you know, without me doing a whole lot of cutting and making this thing fit. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the videos on taking the panels off. So now you know how to take the front door panel off, and now you know how to take the rear door panel off. So if you have to go in there for something else besides speakers, you know, you might have a window regulator problem. If you do, then it's basically, you know, pull this here back and, you know, you're right there. Here's your door handle. I mean, it's got a screw there, and it looks like you can just take it right out. So anyway, hopefully that helped you guys out. So you guys take care.